Hello and welcome to our tutorial. As a professional packaging manufacturer, we are not only concerned about the design and functionality of your package, but also about the accurate printing. In this tutorial, we therefore want to explain you what you have to consider when you generate your printing data. These instructions are generally valid, but mainly refer to data which is being generated for the offset print technology. You may also download our printing data checklist from our website. You can find the link in the description below. Before we start, here's some more important information. Believe us, you will only work flawless and get the best result when you have a dummy of the package right in front of you. Only then you can twist and rotate the package, make your drawings on it, and therefore make sure that later on some of your text or images are not upside down, for instance. Just get in touch with us and we will post you a dummy for your package that you can work with. You should also make inquiries if there are any specific corporate design instructions, such as specific logos, specific fonts, or special colors. To create your printing data, please use an up-to-date graphics software, such as Adobe Illustrator or InDesign. Office software such as MS Word or PowerPoint are in our opinion not suitable. In this tutorial, we work with Adobe's Illustrator. It makes sense to first set up and arrange your working space. Just click on Window and close all the windows which you may not be using. The following windows are the ones that are important and should be opened at any time: Attributes, Appearance, Layers, Swatches, Outline Stroke, and the Separation Preview. Please now open the file with the outlines of the package. If you got this file from anywhere else but from us, we will assume that this packaging design has been done by professionals, has been tested, shows the exterior, and that all inner lines are folding lines. To further clear up your working space, please delete all unneeded color swatches. Create a new color swatch which will be used for the outline strokes. This swatch has to be labeled as outline or die cut and be defined as a spot color. For our data, we usually use 100% magenta as a spot color. Press Command or Ctrl A to select the outline and define it with this new color. Also check if the outline is set to Overprint in the Attributes panel. To check for further mistakes, please rename the layer to Outline or Contour. Lock it and create a new layer for your text, images, and objects. If you have received the outline data from us, we have already done this for you, and you can start designing the package right away. You will also see our registration marks, which will also be printed and are very important for the alignment of the printed sheet with the cutting die in the manufacturing process along the way. Please do not change anything within the locked contour layer and begin with the design of the package within the data layer. Exemplary, we first add a logo to our design. As you can see, the color red of the logo is a spot color. Please make sure that spot colors are also named after their associated Pantone or HKS name. You can find all Pantone colors in Illustrator's color library. Please use coated for coated printing sheets such as pulp and uncoated for chipboard or corrugated paper. In case you are placing a follow-up order or the package consists of several parts, please make sure that you label the colors with the same name in each and every file. You may define further colors as process colors and in CMYK. The deepest black will be gained by a mix of 40% cyan and 100% black. Please note that chipboard or corrugated paper is subject to fluctuations in whiteness. If you only have one color within your design, it makes sense to define this color as a spot color. This will save money, as less printing plates will have to be exposed during the printing process. Exemplary, we now create a background for our package and add some text. Please note that colored surface, such as our background, should have a pleat of at least 5 mm beyond the cutting lines. Delicate objects, such as a small text or fine graphics, should be set to overprinting. This will avoid white spots. To understand this, you may want to have a look at the separations preview. In the preview, you can blend in and out the different process colors, as well as the spot colors. Have a look at our text. If the black color of the font is being blended out, the space is left open on the object below. If you are using very fine fonts or graphics, please set them to overprint. Now the background object is being printed continuously and the text on top of the background color. This will avoid white spots. But please note that since now the colors are being mixed, the result may be unwanted color changes. To better understand this, let's take a dark background and add some bright font on top of it. It is necessary to not overprint this text. If the text would be set to overprint, the bright color would be printed on top of the dark background and you wouldn't be able to read it anymore. Luckily, the separations preview can simulate this though. Special objects, such as varnish or embossing, have to be set to overprint as well. And they also have to have their own properly labeled color swatch. When you add images, please make sure that they are in CMYK color mode. Place the graphic, click on it and check if it is in CMYK mode with the ICC Focra 39 profile. The image should have at least 300 dpi. You can also get this information in the document info window. In case your image is in RGB color mode, please change the color mode in an appropriate software such as Photoshop. Otherwise, we will convert the images for you, but this may again lead to unwanted results in the change of color. Also note that when you watch colors in images on the screen, they are always more saturated and brighter compared onto the printing sheet later on. That is why you should always ask your printing shop for a proof of your data, to see and judge the later result or outcome respectively. If you want to place a QR or barcode on your package, please use vector graphics such as EPS or SVG files. You may generate those codes for free and very conveniently on several websites, including online-barcode-generator.net. The codes should always be set to 100% K. Never use any other colors, such as red or yellow for instance. Make sure that the so-called quiet zone, the space between the code and any other object, should be at least 4 mm. Finally, please check your code with a hand scanner or your smartphone camera for proper functionality. Also important, if you have a package with tabs that will be glued, please make sure that those areas are free from any color or varnish. Just place a white rectangle onto the gluing area. Now the colored background underneath will not be printed or is being left open respectively. To avoid white spots, the color should be placed roughly 3 mm beyond the folding line though. Now let's go back to our other example package. Before you save the file, please double check if all images have the required minimum standards and check the separations preview if the colors are set the way you want them. Please send us a closed, non-editable PDF file with a standard of at least X3. Export the PDF file directly from your illustration software and don't use any other tools, such as PDF printers. Only send us one file so that there will be no confusion. A good idea is also to print out your design package and fold it together yourself. You can see straight away if graphic elements were being placed properly and or if areas with information might be pasted over. Before you send us your print data, double check it in Adobe Acrobat Pro. Open the file and select the Output Preview tool. Again, check the colors of your design and see what happens when you blend in and out specific process plates or spot colors. Ask yourself, are all objects with spot colors labeled properly? Are special objects like varnish or embossing set to overprinting? Also check the contour itself. Is it set to overprint? Will I see a continuous background when I blend out the lines? The total area coverage with color should not exceed 280% at any point of your design. To check for further mistakes, open the tool Pre-Flight. We first have to make some changes in the default settings. Select the PDFX standard with which you created your file and click on Edit. Unlock the menu to make changes. Within Documents, please activate the warning for damaged files. Also let yourself be warned when the PDF file consists of more than one page. As explained before, images should have at least 300 dpi and vector graphics 1200 dpi. In colors, you may determine that the test should warn you if there are still any images in RGB color mode. There also shouldn't be any character sets embedded within the PDF. Click on OK and click Check. You will either get a positive feedback, as in our case, or you may get warnings and mistakes and the problematic objects pointed out to you. Please go back to Illustrator and fix all mistakes. As mentioned before, this tutorial mainly refers to offset printing. Please note, amongst others, the following characteristics with flexo or screen printing. The print is more rough textured compared to offset printing. Gradients in images can only be printed with trade-offs. Do not mix colors. Only have 100% color coverage anywhere. And when being printed on brown or gray material, the color will be mixed with the tone of the material. Thank you very much for your interest. We are looking forward to work with you.